Welcome, everyone, to the Haunted Laboratory. I am mad scientist Dawn here at the Geo Centre, and this is my assistant, Gergor. Hello. Together today, we're going to see several science experiments. We're going to make a horrible growing monster, see various colors of magical seeming claims, and even 2 experiments you can do at home. But first, 2! Not 1, but 2 experiments. Yes. We're very excited. First thing, we must grow our horrible monster.
Grow our monster?
Yes, this seemingly empty pile of sand has some of the ingredients needed to grow a great black creature from beyond. We just need to add a few more ingredients. Gergor really loves the experiments. We're mixing together some sugar as well as baking soda and a few secret ingredients. And we're going to light it on fire. Everyone knows the best experiments involve fire. And we'll see.
Don't worry, my little boy. You'll be all right.
We take great safety precautions. I may be mad, but I'm not that mad. So first, we light this on fire. And it will begin to grow a horrible black creature. It takes a bit of time, so we're starting that first. Keep an eye on it as we do the other experiments. That's not the only thing we can do with fire. You might think salt could never light on fire, but with the right ingredients, it sure can. These are different kinds of salt, and I'm putting a little bit of something flammable on, and we will see what will happen when we light it on fire. What color is fire normally, Gergor?
Yellow?
Good work, we've taught you well.
Thank you, Master.
As a reward, I will allow you to light these on fire.
Hold on, my friend.
I certainly will, as long as he doesn't bite me again. All sorts of different colors, reds and orange and green and pink. Without the lights, you can see them even better. Oh!
Fire!
No, don't be afraid. You'll be okay. Which one is your favorite color, Gergor?
I like the orange one, but then I got to remind me of my brains!
And our next experiment you can try at home. Here is your friend back.
All right. Okay.
We're going to make our very own homemade lava lamp. All you need is just 1 kitchen cup that you can see through. In the bottom, just a little bit of tap water, and fill as much as you would like with just cooking oil. Oil will sit on top of water, it doesn't weigh the same, and so if you put something made of water in the oil, it will sink to the bottom. Food coloring is made of oil, of water, and if you put a few drops, it begins to sink down, ever so slowly. Well, just like a lava lamp has blobs of wax, the blobs sink to the bottom. But how do we get them to move?
How, Master?
Well, we take Alka-Seltzer or any sort of tablet that will dissolve in water and fizz, fizz, fizz. And it will fizz the water up, making all sorts of gases that stick to those blobs, and they begin to move like a lava lamp. You ready, Gergor?
We are ready, Master!
Down it sinks, and it begins to dissolve in the water at the bottom. And eventually the bubbles will start to rise. A little more water.
Oh,
they're rising
Master,
now.
they're starting to rise!
Excellent. Your very own lava lamp. I always wanted one as a kid.
Oh, Master, the snake is growing.
Oh, the great beast is growing from the sand. Excellent, excellent.
Ooh.
And our final experiment. Are you ready, Gergor? Oh, goodness, look at it go.
It's getting prettier, Master. It looks like blood!
Shall we do Frankenstein's toothpaste?
Okay. I didn't know he ever brushed his teeth.
Frankenstein's toothpaste is something that you can do at home. All you need are a few simple ingredients. You take some vessel. We have these little flasks, but you could use a cup or a bowl or a skull if you have one. And you mix together some food coloring and household hydrogen peroxide. And it makes a nice green goo, what we have. And then you take some warm water and some common dry yeast, just like making bread. Together, when you move them together, they will create all sorts of gases like oxygen, which will bubble up if we add just a good squirt of dish soap, which also makes good bubbles. Then the reaction will create a great torrent of Frankenstein.
And remember, parents, too, put something underneath because we don't want you to make a mess. Yeah, right.
Are we ready?
I guess so.
Great gooey gobs of it. Oh, he doesn't have quite enough in there. Oh. An easy experiment to do at home, and you can experiment with different color combinations. Make them bigger or smaller. Let's see how much we can get into our skull here.
You told me to take out his brains. I didn't know.
I didn't think there'd be that much room in them. Well, you have seen all of our experiments. Look at this great beast we've grown. The bloody lava lamp. All the different colored fire. And Frankenstein's horrible toothpaste. Smells awful. How does he even use it? Ooh. Thank you for coming. And I hope you stick around for the story time coming next.
Take it away.
Good morning, ghosts and ghouls, and welcome to our spellbinding story time. I have for you Halloween night by Marjorie Dennis Murray and illustrated by Brandon Dorman. "'Twas Halloween night, and all through the house every creature was stirring, including the mouse. The walls were aflutter with little brown bats, while hordes of black spiders crept out of the cracks. By the fire in the kitchen, the witch stirred her brew. To make it more smelly, she threw in a shoe. Stiff-legged zombies awoke from the dead as moth-eaten mummies arose from their beds. The pumpkins all grinned with ghoulish delight as little green creepies made treats for the night. Into each party bag they dropped 4 crunchy legs, a handful of grubs, and 8 rotten eggs. The ghost in the parlor played softly off-key as a bevy of banshees served moldy green tea. Ogre and Olaf set up the buffet with freshly pickled bugs and soup of the day. When up on the gable the ravens appeared, ready to cry when the tricksters drew near. Then just as the moon shed light on the path, the witch and her ravens heard somebody laugh, and like tiny moths drawn into the flame, the tricksters appeared at the end of the lane. A witch, a toad, a ghost, and a bat, a vampire, a mummy, a yellow-eyed cat, a fairy, a ghoul, a plump little rat. "Quick," cried the witch, "they're coming this way. Take the pot off the fire, unveil the buffet." Then laughing and giggling, the children all came, their feet treading lightly over the lane, and silly and giddy and looking for sweets, all shouting together, "Trick or treat!" "Come in," said the witch, "please be our guests. Come to our party, we've put out our best." Into her parlor the children all peeked, so eager to see the Halloween treats. But what they saw on that shadowy night made each little trickster shiver with fright. Mummies and harpies and creepy green things, fishtails and stink bugs and dragonflies' wings, newts and toads and lizards and mice, flies in the soup and crickets on ice, a ghost in the parlor and bats in the den, the witch's pet monster outside of his pen, and Ogre and Olaf and all of their friends. From the 10 little tricksters came 10 little shrieks, and away they all down the cobblestone street, dropping their bags and spilling their treats. Eek! Ah! Yow! Yikes! So Ogre and Olaf and all of the rest enjoyed Halloween night without any guests. They each took home some leftover legs, some grubs and bugs, and lizards and eggs, and all agreed that on that night, as they left, that this was the very best Halloween yet. Well, thank you so much. our little ghosts and ghouls out there. We hope you enjoyed our morning of Halloween fun here at the Johnson Geo Centre. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Happy Halloween!